Hey everyone, this is Liz here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to trade, and this is continuing on from our beginner video about what is day trading. So if you still don't have a clue what day trading is, I encourage you to check that out. But if not and you want to get into starting to find out what you trade, then go ahead and listen to this video. So today we're going to talk about a few of the different options that you have in knowing what exactly you're going to want to trade. And I'll go ahead and talk to you about the couple that I've actually traded, but there's quite a few more, and I encourage you to kind of do your own research, but I'll go ahead and give you some of my experience with trading these four different things. So I've tried stocks before, which it's typically talking about stocks like Google and Apple and larger stocks, and so we'll go over that here in a minute. I've also seen some options in my time, and that didn't go too well, and reason being is that I was a total beginner, and that's definitely not something you want to do when you're a total beginner. And then currently I'm trading futures, and that's actually what I've gone ahead and traded. And with futures you have a whole lot of choices, as you'll learn in a minute. Futures includes not only the indices like the E-mini S&P, the NASDAQ E-mini, and it also includes things like the Forex currency exchange, which includes things like the euro and the dollar and different things like that. And then it also includes commodities like light sweet crude oil, gold futures and silver futures and things like that. And then finally there's penny stocks, which I've had a ton of experience with. In fact, I've made quite a bit of money on penny stocks, so that's one of them that I've actually had some success doing. So let's go ahead and get started with stocks. Okay, so in terms of stocks, the primary reason why I kind of just lost interest is because of the fact that you're going to need a pretty large account to actually make any significant money. And a lot of these you kind of have to hold over the long haul. There are people that actually scalp them, which scalping is a term that means that they're only making just a little bit per share of stock, and so they're not actually making like a huge profit. So that's the main thing. Is like, for example, let's take Apple for example. The last time that I looked, the stock was at around 520 something. So let's say you wanted to make any significant amount of money, you're probably going to need to have, you know, at least 100 shares, 150 shares, and that's like close to 70,000. So you're going to actually need quite a bit of money to actually make any significant money with that. And that's one of the primary reasons why it didn't actually fit my style. I was looking to make money with a smaller amount. The second thing that I tried that I don't have in here is options. Now, going back to options, you can make a ton of money, but you can also lose a ton of money. So like I said before, really research that and make sure it's for you. They're very complex if you're a total beginner, and it's a total different animal. So really get informed with those if you decide to go that route. The other thing that I have extensive experience with is penny stocks, and for the most part I found penny stocks pretty decent, but let me tell you about the things that I found wrong with them. First thing that I wanted to talk about before I actually talk about this pattern day trader rule is the fact that penny stocks, most of the companies are all crap. So it's not something that you're looking to go for the long haul or anything like that. Most of those companies are penny stocks for a reason. It's going to take some research on your part, so it takes a lot more work than some of the other vehicles that I'm going to talk about here in a minute. First of all, I'd have to do research for about 2 to 3 hours a night, and then I'd have to watch several charts, meaning I would maybe have like 5 or 6 companies on my radar and be watching those the following trading day. So I'd be doing quite a bit of research at night and then watching a lot of charts throughout the day. Mainly I would trade that in the morning and in the afternoon. Take a break there in the middle, because really nothing was going on in the lunch area. So the one bad thing about penny stocks is you're going to actually fit under the 25K pattern day trader rule. And then what that basically means is that if you're going to take more than 4 round-trip trades in any 5-day period, you're going to need 25 grand in your account. And if you ever fall below that, you got to deposit it in there, or else you got only 4 trades. And for me, that just kind of sucked, because I was taking more trades than 4. So if you have a small account or you're looking to start with less than 25,000, then that and regular stocks probably aren't for you. And the other thing that totally sucked about them is that if you want to go short in the market, how we talked about in the previous video, or if you want to sell short, it depends on how many shares your broker actually has to lend you. And the way you go about finding out is you have to wake up even earlier than the opening time of the market. You have to wake up about an hour earlier and start calling up your broker and seeing if they can actually lend you those shares. So that's something that kind of wasn't too fun about that. And there was a lot of days where I was really pissed off because there was no shares, and then of course the stock did what I anticipated it to do. And so finally I went with futures, and that's actually what I chose. And the thing that futures that was so great is the fact that there's no pattern day trader rule with futures. And you can also go long and short, and you don't have to borrow any shares. As long as you can click a button, you're going to be either long or you're going to be short, and that's just awesome. And finally, there was a tremendous amount of leverage, and we'll talk about that here in the next video. But pretty much, you can open an account. I have a friend who actually opened an account with $1,000, and that's how she started actually beginning to trade. The account that I originally opened was a $3,000 account, so it's pretty much there's a ton of leverage, and we'll talk about how you can use that to your advantage and also not let it create too much danger for your account, because there's a lot of people that don't actually know how to use leverage, and that's how they go broke, is they become over leveraged. And so pretty much that's it. My best advice to you is keep listening to some of these videos and sign up for our 5-day video course so you can see what futures are all about, and I teach you all the beginning skills that you'll need to become a trader. So I kind of set you up on the path to success, and that's absolutely free, and you can sign up for that at the link below. And subscribe to my channel and like it. There are a ton of new videos that I'm going to be adding shortly, and they're all going to help you become a successful trader. Thank you.